A week in my life as a French nutritionist who lives in Paris. So for today's video, I thought it would be fun to bring you along for a week in my life. I know that you really liked the what I eat in a week that I did, and you also liked the day in my life that I did, so I thought I would combine them, and you're just going to get to see a few clips of me just living my life in Paris. So mostly it's going to be eating and walking around Paris. I walked around a few pretty places to show you, so I hope that you enjoy. So what I usually do on Mondays is do a minimum of planning. I'm not one to like plan out my entire week on Mondays. I do plan out like the day on each morning of the day. And I also like if there's any like things happening during the week that I know of, or like any specific work things that I know of, and I'll plan them. I mean, put them in the planner on Monday, but then I kind of like do this every day where I kind of plan the day. And the way that I plan is I don't have like set times for stuff. I just put like all the stuff I need to do. And obviously like, you know, my consultations, there are set times for it. And then if I'm like meeting a friend, I'm going to have a set time for it. But other than that, I just like put all the stuff I need to do. And I just do it in the order that feels good to me. And it's kind of like, okay, what am I feeling like doing right now? And I feel like that makes it less difficult because I can kind of pick. I feel that there's like still a choice. So it's lunchtime now. I'm getting a little bit hungry, and I'm gonna make some zucchini risotto, and also I am going to make some like crispy tofu that I can have throughout the week.
Follow the signs, you're looking like a one-way. Gotta make the right choice. Hope I make the right noise. Hoping that you like boys like me. I know you're feeling me from across the room. I got a feeling you could be my muse. I hear strange when I see you. You say green, but I see blue. Either way, your eyes the ones I'm looking to. When I'm
still here.
Falling from heaven, baby. Living on the prayer that you catch and save me. I was unaware of our elevation till I looked down. All the people look like ants now. closer through the night. Feel my heart. Feel my heart.
Good morning. Sorry I didn't film much yesterday apart from just being at Burger King for dinner. But it's because I basically worked and had the leftovers that like from the food that you saw on Monday. So I was like, that's not going to be that interesting to show. I didn't do anything else. And that's like pretty realistic of some of my days. For today, my plans are while working still, of course, and I want to also go for a walk because it's really nice out, and I try to go on like hour-long walks maybe every like 2 to 3 days. I try to do that. That's like my only form of exercise currently. But for now, I feel like having oatmeal, and when I say oatmeal, I mean like fun oatmeal with like a bunch of delicious stuff in it. So whenever I make my breakfast, because it's pretty quick to make usually, I watch like a YouTube video. Usually I watch this like French channel on the daily, like what happens on the daily in France and also the world, like kind of daily news, and like each video is 10 minutes. So I do that. It's like my kind of news info for the day. So I'm gonna put that on while I make my oatmeal bowl.
J'espère que vous allez bien, c'est donc le sujet à la une des actualités du jour.
I want you to know how I feel. Though I may say it, I just think that I might have to spell it out for you. So listen here. I want this all to be crystal clear. Oh, I care about you more than a lot. This feeling I feel is felt deep in my heart. And by chance, if you feel.
So for today's walk, I decided to go down the Champs-Élysées, which is the most beautiful avenue of the world. And usually I don't go that far when I do my walks, because for this one I had to actually take the subway because it's about 20 minutes away from my apartment in like by subway. But I decided that I wanted to show you something a little bit different and that you would like going down the Champs-Élysées with me. And I'm also gonna walk down Avenue Kléber, and once you do that you get to the Trocadéro, where you have the best view, in my opinion, of the Eiffel Tower. So I'm going to be showing you all of that, and the walk in itself took me about 40 minutes, and then if you add like the subway, everything, I would say it was a total of like an hour and a half, which again is a pretty long walk, but considering it's the only form of exercise that I do, I'm fine with doing that every like 3 to 4 days. For dinner, I'm making my favorite whole wheat pasta. Everything's already in the pan right now, but this is the one. If you're able to get the whole wheat version of grains, they have more fiber and more protein, so that is very beneficial, and I personally think that they taste better, but maybe that's just me. I'm eating some chips while I wait, which is something that I almost never do, but I still have some leftover chips from a like little party that I had like 2 weeks ago. So I'm like, okay, it's now or never. I have some time to wait. I'm a little bit hungry. I'm gonna have a few. Here's the plate that I made for myself. I might not eat everything. Maybe, I think I might have put a little bit too much, but we'll see. And I'm gonna watch an episode of, or like half of an episode of The Voice, like a replay while I eat. And if you're wondering who still watches The Voice, me. I do. And this is what I ended up leaving. I wasn't hungry anymore. I'll just have this as a starter or something tomorrow. Good morning. Guess who didn't do the dishes yesterday? So I have to do them now.
Baby, stop playing this game.
And now I have my laundry to put away.
We haven't known each other long, but God, it's easier to say what I feel when I write a song. That is, if you don't mind.
So I'm starting to get pretty hungry, and usually I try to cook before I get like really hungry. But I was just like in my thing with my video editing, and so basically now I'm really hungry. So I was gonna plan, like I had planned on cooking something, but I'm not going to because the like cooking time would just put my hunger like way too high, or like low on the scale if you use the hunger fullness scale right here. So I'm probably currently at like a 3, and if I don't eat in like the next 10 to 20 minutes, I'm gonna be like a 2. So that's not good. So I'm just gonna throw a bunch of random stuff together. I have these like pasta leftovers from yesterday that I'm gonna have. I have some canned red beans, some asparagus, like canned asparagus, and I have a couple eggs that I am going to cook, and we'll see. We'll just like throw this together.
Just a bit of the same. Then come over, baby. Stop playing this game.
So it's the middle of the day, and I'm only putting on makeup now because I didn't have like a need for it before, but now I'm going to be filming a few videos for my course coming up. It's going to be like a little mini course on how to eat healthily but the French way. So usually when I do like videos where I talk to the camera, I like to have makeup on. People who do their makeup in like the camera viewfinder, I have no idea how. So on most days I don't wear makeup. And then when I do wear makeup, I have like days where I wear minimal makeup. Like today. Okay, this is too hard. I can't do it. So I have days where I wear like minimal makeup, like today. And then days, because I actually enjoy doing my makeup sometimes. So on the days where I like want to be a little bit adventurous and like be creative with it. I mean, it's never anything like crazy, but this blush is so pigmented. I only put like the tiniest bit, and it's always too much. And we're done with the makeup. I'll try to show you in better lighting. Okay, this is my makeup look. So I have, I did my eyebrows. I have a little bit of mascara and like a little bit of gray crayon that I kind of like smudged with a brush. Some blush, some concealer, and some lipstick. I mean like lip tint. And that's it. I'm not a big fan. It's not that I'm not a big fan of face makeup. I just don't know like how to do anything like to my face. So in this lesson, we're going to talk about how you can grocery shop the French way. Good morning, or actually it's past noon, so good afternoon. And yesterday I went out to dinner with friends. I had so much to eat. I didn't film everything, but I had like a starter that was like ravioli, like cheese ravioli, then a main dish that was veggies with noodles. Normally I wouldn't mix ravioli starter and then noodles, but there were very few vegetarian options, so I worked with what I had. And for dessert I had like chocolate lava cake, and I had a cocktail. So I was just I just ate like a lot. I was like way overstuffed, but everything was so good. So this morning I woke up not hungry at all. I did not have breakfast, and now it's lunchtime and I'm still not hungry at all. And I also know that I'm going to be having pizza this evening because I'm eating at my parents' house and we have pizza on Fridays. So I'm just going to make like a vegetable soup, like not even a soup, just I'm just gonna put veggies and just eat that in like a veggie broth. That's all I'm gonna do. There's also like some chickpeas in there, and then maybe if I feel a little bit hungry, I'm gonna have like a bit of a feed bar, but that's it. Like I'm literally not hungry at all. So I'm putting a little bit of paprika, of turmeric, and these like Moroccan spices. So this is a feed bar. This is supposed to be like a meal replacement. It's like 400 calories, which is not enough to replace your entire meal. But I'm just gonna have about half of it because again, I'm not very hungry at all, just to complete the soup with some protein. So I'm currently at my parents' house. This is their kitchen because I just filmed a video with my mom on how she does her grocery shopping and like makes her grocery list, and then how she does that according to like the different meals that she plans throughout the week. So make sure that you watch out for that video coming out soon. But now that I've done that, I have a consultation, and then after that, we are going to have a family pizza night. My brother is coming over and we're just gonna eat pizza. We're probably gonna have a little apéro, so there's just a few appetizers, and then we're gonna have pizza, and then we have strawberries and whipped cream for dessert. And since it's Easter weekend, we also have some Easter eggs and an Easter bunny that I got for myself because I don't really like Easter eggs, but I love Easter bunnies. So it was such a beautiful weekend in Paris. So I basically spent the entire weekend outside. On Saturday, I was with a friend and her dog. It was so cute. And we walked around the Tuileries Gardens. We walked down Rue de Rivoli, and we also went to grab a little snack and a Starbucks.
That's cool. I could use a little something to do. Go outside, take a little ride if you want to. That's cool. I did what I was supposed to. There's nothing left for me to do. So now I'm poking out my head through open windows. Cause that's what I feel like. Do it.
Even the dog got a little snack.
Want me to say something? I come up with nothing. Maybe we can talk until we figure out a topic. Been so long in my head, caught up in my feelings.
On Sunday, I had a Subway sandwich for lunch and sat in a park for a while. And then I walked around Avenue Montaigne and I went to visit the Eiffel Tower, and now they've built like a second little Eiffel Tower in front of the first one. It's a temporary thing, but it was fun to look at. So that's it for this week in my life. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like it and subscribe, and see you on my next one. Bye.